This is Vince from Vintage Wagons. What we have here is a 1973 Volkswagen Ghia convertible owned by Angela. Her name is Gigi. And Gigi came to us and she had been sitting for a while, and Angela decided that it was time to go ahead and put her back on the road. Actually, she saw my Ghia at a show and was very excited about getting hers back on the road. When it came to us, it was pretty rough. It's like I said, it sat for a few years and just neglected, and she's back now. So I'm going to just do a little bit of a walk around, kind of show you what we did, and she came out really nice, really nice. Angela basically allowed us to do what we needed to do, and all the little bits and bobs that make the car that much more special. Like the chrome bumpers and chroming of the nose grills and different things like that is what makes the car and the paint job and the whole complete car what it is. So again, 73 Ghia, and at my shop I do everything from custom to bone stock. Now Angela wanted this basically back stock, and I did that for the most part, but in true Vintage Wagons fashion, I did a couple of things that still made it a little unique and not just kind of boring stock. First of all, I started off with getting her some brand new hubcaps, some Baby Moon hubcaps, and beauty rings, which just gives it that extra pop a little bit. Even though it's a stock wheel, it just gives it a little bit more of a sporty look. Again, brand new chrome down the side, brand new chrome bumpers. Well, not chrome brand new, but what we did is that her bumpers were in pretty bad shape, so what we did is we took it to my chrome plater, which did an excellent job at chrome plating these. And the nose grills. I'm kind of the person that at my shop, I'm one of the few shops that will chrome plate the grills. Most people will just polish them, or maybe not polish them at all. Those come as an anodized metal, and they really look bad when you have everything nice and chromed on the front end, and then you have those dull aluminum pieces. So that's kind of what I do at my shop. Just another thing that kind of differentiates me from what other shops will do. Again, the paint is a nice blue pearl. It really shows very, very, very nice. This car, I've gotten so many compliments just sitting at the shop, working on it and getting it ready. People really, really have been drawn to this car, not only because of it being a Ghia and being different, but just that the color and everything flows very well. Now the interior is where I got a little bit more custom. As you can see, the interior is, I followed the blue color into the interior, which, I really, really think it sets the car apart, especially with the top down. It just looks so nice with the sun shining in, and the blue against the blue, very close match. It just looks really, 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 really sharp. And those things like that, the door panels being done. Let me open the door here. The door panels being done. And also, another thing that I do is the threshold plate here. As you can see, it's nice and polished. I got that polished up. Those are extra things that I do because my mentality is do it right and don't basically do it half step, because it would make the whole car look just, those tiny little pieces can make a whole car look really bad. So again, that's what I do, and I love this paint. This paint is just so nice, and it's a nice color. I painted another car this color, so I knew that when the car came in, I knew it was a similar color, a hair bit lighter, but I knew that this was a color that was going to make this car what it was. All right, engine compartment. I like a very clean engine compartment. This car had the battery that was in here. It was installed in the back here. I rerouted it. Now it sits underneath the seat. And this had one of those big chunky air cleaners that sat on sat and it just really cluttered the engine compartment. So as you see, it really looks good from just cleaning up and everything being nice and clean and just everything being in its place. I like that. That's what I do. Close that up. But yeah, she just really shows well. Angela, you're really gonna enjoy this car. I'm happy that you gave me the opportunity to do this. You put your faith in me to bring Gigi back to life, and she's gonna live a very great life. And I tell people, I don't build show cars here. I build because show cars are the type of cars, in my opinion, that you don't ever drive them. They sit in the garage, and you put them on a trailer and take them to a show and be around other people that are bragging about, oh well, I got $30,000 in my paint job and this, that, and the other, and they don't even drive the car. I build what is called, I like to call street show, and street show in a nutshell is 99% of the people on the street are going to love this car. And when Angela pulls up to get gas or pulls up at a stoplight and people gives her the thumbs up and want to talk about this car and want to look at the car, that's where the satisfaction comes in. Not being around a bunch of people who don't drive their cars or just trying to compare how much money they spend on the car. That's not what it's all about. And especially in the Volkswagen culture. If anybody in the Volkswagen culture does that, they don't understand they don't understand Volkswagens. Volkswagens are all about, I'm an easygoing person, I'm daring to be unique, and that's just my personality. So again, 73 Carmen Ghia, convertible. And let me see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the trunk, because I redid the trunk as well. Nice and clean with the spare tire. Did a little wire cover. Again, the theme of being clean and not a lot of stuff showing is what my motto is here. And people appreciate that. They really do. It's those little things that they might not notice, but overall is what makes the car what it is. And I'm just happy that I was able to do this for Angela and bring Gigi to life. And that's all from Vintage Wagons, and stay tuned for another project.